Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Fuzzy from Fuzzy Ghost Models here, back with another installment of the Intruder build. Anyway, so this thing has been a royal pain in the tuchus, and I'm going to work through this to get it finished. Anyway, I have adapted the Edward Cockpit. It's for the Kinetic kit, or not the Kinetic kit, it's for the Hobby Boss kit. It's the A6-A version, which is what I want, what I'm building, and it looks pretty good, and I've sort of fit it, and it seems to work out okay, so that's a good thing. But the fit on all of this, it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to show you where I'm at right now. So what I have done, because I have to fit the cockpit in place, and there's a terrible locating positions in here. Basically there's only two little spots where it locates, and these intake spots where the intake goes in interferes with it, so I've chopped those down and I'm gonna fit those in here. But it's kind of dodgy because it can be cockeyed. It can be off this way, or it can be too far forward or too far back, or even canted in any direction, because there's one locating pin on the starboard side on the inside, and even that is not, it's right in here, this little dot here, and it's not even that great. So what I've done is I have cemented together the tail up to about here on the top and through the arrestor hook housing on the bottom, and then I've got some, if you can see, I got some flexibility so I can open up the top like this, which is good, and I can fit the cockpit in. I have sanded all the intake here. You can see that. Let's flip it this way. I sanded the exhausts and painted them up. They look pretty good. I have to put the faces on in here, and they look all right. The slime lights that I removed look okay. I got a little more sanding to do along the joints here. I did a little spraying while I had the black out for the exhaust parts. So yeah, it's coming along, but I mean, it's tricky. And then one other thing I'm going to show you guys while we're here. So this center insert, once this is going to be glued together with the cockpit inside and everything else, so this fits in like this, sort of, and that fits down, and the back fits pretty good, and as you go forward the fit got worse and worse and worse, and I finally got it to the point where I think it's going to be acceptable. But you can see the white styrene pieces in there. I've kind of shaved them down a little bit. The fit is pretty poor. It's disgusting, actually. Like, poor planning. I don't know what they're thinking. Anyway, it is one of their earlier kits, I guess, for the Kinetic series, but I'll tell you what, so far I did want to build a Prowler, either an A6-A or an A6-B, because it's cool with the big sensor on the tail, and some of the markings are really cool. But we'll see how this goes. But as it is right now, there's no way I'm gonna be buying one of those kits, because unless I have a stroke or I'm on drugs or something, because I don't want to go through this again. This has just been too much of a, it's been too stressful, because I want to get this done. I love this aircraft, but again, it's a pain. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the cockpit, spreading this apart, and it's going to fit in something like that. You see how there's no points in it whatsoever for gluing, for locating. So let's see if I can do this again. This has to go farther back. And it makes it harder to show you guys on camera, but it's going to be right there on the port and starboard side. And I just popped something off, so that's great. So anyway, it's going to fit in something like that. And you can see how it doesn't, there's no positive fit to it whatsoever. I'm moving around my finger, just stupid. Like, why can't you design a kit properly? And then the back plate behind the cockpit will have to go in, and then the canopy shroud is another story. I'm going to set that aside for now. I've sanded the crap out of this to get it thinner, which it should be, so it fits around the instrument panel better. And right, it fits so we'll figure that out. Then what else I have to do is I've got the seats constructed and they're black. I've cut the handles off, and I've got these replacement handles and seat belts that'll go on there once that's all painted up. So that's basically a quick roundup of where I'm at with this wonderful, stressful kit. Anyway, I'm gonna get it done by hook or by crook, and we'll post up hopefully next week. Get you another video up. My real job has been pulling me quite a bit lately. 11 to 12 hour days, so it's hard for me to get any time to do this. Because there's also stuff around the house to do, right? Anyway, thanks for joining. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. It would certainly help the channel out. Like the video. Don't like the video. Press one of those buttons. Leave me a comment. Tell me how you dealt with any of this. What have you been building that's given you frustrations? Have you built this kit before? How did you deal with it? And hit the notification bell, because you don't want to miss the next installment of this, because I might actually have the cockpit tub installed in the aircraft, and wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, thanks for joining. Stay warm, and we'll see you soon. Bye.